Be honest. Who actually runs your house? You or the tiny furry dictator currently drooling on your pillow? Because if you've ever apologized for bumping into your dog or skipped movie night because they were already sleeping on the couch, yeah, you might have a problem. Don't worry, you're not alone. Today we're counting down the 11 hilarious signs your dog is completely, unapologetically spoiled rotten. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you rank on the crazy dog parent scale. Let's see how deep the fluff goes. Let's start with an easy one, your dog's wardrobe. Go ahead, open the closet, or the drawer, or that overflowing basket in the corner. If your dog owns more outfits than you, congratulations. You're raising a furry fashion icon. We're not talking just one raincoat for drizzly walks. Oh no. We're talking seasonal sweaters, a St. Patrick's Day bandana, maybe even matching family pajamas. The entry level is a cute sweater or two. You've hit hilariously spoiled status when you turn down plans because Fido has nothing to wear. And the final boss level, when your dog has a look for lounging, a look for grandma's house, and a formal harness for special occasions. At that point, it's not a wardrobe. It's a curated collection. Sign number 2, they have a curated online presence. Remember when people carried dog photos in their wallets? Now you send a link to your dog's Instagram. If your pup has their own social media profile, congrats, you're officially their PR manager. But the real sign? The effort. Are you chasing golden hour lighting just to get that dreamy, thoughtful stare into the distance shot? Have you ever said, "Hold on, the lighting's better over here," to your dog? Bonus points if they've got a hashtag, a link in bio, or, let's be honest, brand collaborations for pawsome treats. You've gone full influencer mode if you've debated what to post for their bark day. It's one thing to share cute photos. It's another when your dog has a content calendar and a higher engagement rate than you. Sign number 3, their meals are more gourmet than yours. Kibble? Oh, that's adorable. For the truly spoiled dog, mealtime isn't feeding time. It's fine dining. If your pup's dinner involves fresh, human-grade ingredients that take longer to prepare than your own lunch, welcome to the club. We're talking organic chicken, wild-caught salmon, and a sprinkle of freshly chopped parsley. Because presentation matters. Does your fridge have a dedicated dog shelf with neatly labeled, pre-portioned meals? You've officially entered 5-star territory. The baseline is mixing in a little wet food. The spoiled level? Home-cooked meals. But hilariously spoiled status is when you've tasted their food just to make sure it's okay, or when you can identify their everyday topper versus their special occasion gravy. And don't even pretend you didn't order that custom dog birthday cake. You know, the one with their name piped in yogurt frosting. Sign number 4, they have a standing spa appointment. Sure, every dog needs a bath, but not every dog has a spa day. A truly spoiled pup doesn't just get groomed, they get pampered. We're talking deep conditioning treatments, blueberry facials, and calming aromatherapy baths that sound suspiciously nicer than your last self-care day. Is your groomer on speed dial? Do you get a report card afterward, complete with notes about how much they enjoyed the massage portion? Yeah, that's the sign. It's when the groomer knows them by name and asks if they'd like the usual pedicure, with buffed nails and a soothing paw balm finish. And you? You're booking their next appointment before you've even rescheduled your own haircut. They don't just come home clean, they come home radiant, smelling of lavender and confidence, looking like they just came from a wellness retreat. You, on the other hand, are still in sweatpants. At this point, let's be honest, you're not a pet owner. You're royal staff in your dog's private palace. Sign number 5, your bed is no longer yours. Ah, yes, the slippery slope of bedtime sharing. It always starts innocently enough, a little morning cuddle, a quick nap together. Sweet, right? But give it a week, and suddenly you're clinging to the mattress edge like you're in a survival challenge, while your dog lies diagonally across the bed. Head on your pillow, snoring like they pay the mortgage. This is the point of no return. The sign isn't that your dog sleeps in your bed. It's that you'd rather freeze, cramp, or fall off than dare disturb their royal slumber. You whisper to your partner, "Don't move. You'll wake the dog." You carefully arrange the pillows before they hop up, like setting the stage for a tiny furry monarch. Let's face it, the bed isn't for human rest anymore. It's a deluxe, king-sized canine throne, and you're the humble servant allowed to occupy the corner. All right, be honest. How much of your bed do you actually sleep on? Drop your percentage in the comments. And if it's over 40%, you're one of the lucky few. Sign number 6, the toy box runneth over. Every dog deserves a few toys, but if your living room looks like a plushy crime scene, congratulations. Your dog is officially hilariously spoiled. You know the type. Squeaky toys under the couch, tennis balls in the laundry basket, and at least one unidentifiable limb from what used to be a stuffed giraffe. If you step on a squeaker at least 3 times a day, you're deep in it. Buying a new toy has gone from occasional treat to mandatory ritual. You can't walk past a pet store without hearing your inner voice whisper, just one more. You know their preferences too. He only likes the crinkly ones, or she prefers squeakers with a lower pitch. You're not just buying toys anymore. You're running a fully curated entertainment program. And then there's the toy hospital, that sad little pile of wounded plushies waiting for you to perform emergency squeaker surgery. Some people collect fine art, you collect slobber-soaked masterpieces. It's chaos, it's ridiculous. And honestly, you wouldn't have it any other way. All right, we're about halfway through. If you've been nodding along, laughing, or quietly realizing, oh no, that's totally me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're officially among friends here. We celebrate pampered pups, proud dog parents, and all the hilariously spoiled moments that come with them. Now take a deep breath, give your dog a treat for absolutely no reason, and let's get back to the list. Sign number 7, they get treats for simply existing. Did your dog just wake up from a nap? That's a treat. Did they look at you? Treat, did they breathe? Oh, absolutely. That's another treat. For a spoiled dog, treats aren't rewards anymore. They're part of the household economy. You've become a walking, talking snack dispenser, triggered by the sound of a crinkle bag or one perfectly timed head tilt. You're officially spoiling them if they get a treat after every potty break. You're hilariously spoiling them if you invent reasons. Oh, it's Tuesday, salmon jerky day, or you were so brave when that leaf blew by. At this stage, guests are afraid to open your pantry in case they accidentally summon the treat monster. You're not just giving rewards anymore, you're paying rent and biscuits for the privilege of living with royalty. Sign number 8, their social calendar is busier than yours. Take a look at your calendar. What's on it? A dentist appointment? A work meeting? Now check your dogs. Oh look, play date on Monday, dog park on Wednesday, daycare on Thursday for socialization, and Bartholomew's birthday party on Saturday. If your pup's schedule looks like a celebrity press tour, they might be just a tiny bit spoiled. And this isn't just about exercise. This is about networking. You know all their friends' names, which dogs they don't vibe with, and you've texted another owner. Can Fluffy come over to play? You've even thrown entire events around them. Theme decorations, dog-friendly cake, and those party hats they'll tolerate for exactly 3 seconds. Meanwhile, your own social life? On pause. But hey, your dog is officially the most popular pup in the neighborhood. Tag your dog's bestie in the comments. You know, the one they get the zoomies with every Saturday. Sign number 9, you've become their personal assistant. This one sneaks up on you. One day you're a proud dog parent, and the next you're a full-time, unpaid personal assistant to a 4-legged CEO. You fluff their bed before they lie down. You hold their chew toy because apparently they can't possibly grip it themselves. You open and close the same door 17 times because they can't decide if they're inside dogs or outside dogs today. And yes, you've carried them because the pavement looked a little bit ouchy. You've officially been promoted from owner to staff when your daily tasks include toy retrieval from under the couch, water bowl temperature checks, and fly defense duty. At this point, your dog doesn't even bark commands anymore. They just give you the look. And before you know it, you're running diagnostics. Hungry? Thirsty? Need a pillow fluffed? New toy? Let's be honest. You're not the boss here. You're the employee of the month, every month. Sign number 10. They have their own designated real estate. In most homes, dogs have a bed. In a spoiled dog's home, they have property rights. This isn't just a corner, it's a zone. Maybe it's their own armchair that no one else is allowed to touch, or a custom-built Zen den under the stairs, complete with an orthopedic bed and a lavender diffuser. You know you're deep in the dog parent trenches when your interior design choices revolve around their comfort. We can't move the table there. That's his sunspot. It reaches peak hilarity when their doghouse is nicer than your first apartment, or when you've bought a tiny staircase so they can get on the couch, even though they can totally jump. At this point, Let's face it, this isn't your home anymore. It's theirs. You just pay the mortgage. And the final and most undeniable sign your dog is spoiled, you're proud of it. Like, truly proud. You don't even try to hide it anymore. You might have that home sign that says, "A spoiled, rotten dog lives here," with their staff. And honestly, accurate. You joyfully tell strangers at the park about the homemade birthday cake you baked or the matching pajamas you wore for family photos. There's zero guilt, because in your mind, spoiled isn't a flaw. It's a love language. Their pampered life isn't an accident. It's a reflection of how much joy they bring into yours. You're not just spoiling them, you're celebrating them, loudly, proudly. And let's be honest, you wouldn't have it any other way. So, how many of these did you recognize? 5, 8, all 11? Let's be honest. We spoil our dogs because they spoil us right back with unconditional love, endless laughter, and a reason to get up every morning. They're more than pets. They're family. And if that means they get the good side of the bed and a wardrobe that rivals a celebrity's, well, that's just love in action. And hey, if you're curious just how much your dog actually loves you for all that spoiling, check out this next video right here. Trust me, it'll make your heart melt. Now it's your turn. What's the most ridiculously spoiled thing you do for your dog? Tell me in the comments below. I love reading your stories. Thanks for watching, and go give your spoiled pup an extra cuddle from me.